Yeah, very, very good morning, one and all. So just an update in the plan. Okay, so we are just going with the plan, whatever we have, and I am updating myself every 3 to 4 days regarding what to be done and how we are modifying our plan and everything. Okay, so I know that the most of you are at different levels of the preparation. Okay, but the only thing what I suggest, particularly keeping this scenario into consideration, a date which was given as Jan 31st. Okay, but as of now we don't have any update either from national board or either from DCA. Okay, so I thought of DCA will be responding and addressing each and every college regarding the eligibility criteria and XYZ, but as of now we don't have any such sort of update. Okay, and we are almost hitting week by week. So today it is already tomorrow is 13th. Okay, so we are done with half a way into Jan. 2 weeks are done, so we are entering into third week. Hope that a notification is going to come, tell you about the notification is plainly focusing, like first they'll drop a notification. The notification is going to tell you only about dates. Only about dates. What dates it's going to tell you? The date of examination, one, date of exam. Second one, date of application form. The notification is going to tell you the date of exam and the date of application form. The next step is going to be, once the application form is out, along with application form, they are going to release a PDF highlighting the important days, okay, when the application is going to start, when the application is going to end, when the editing window will be opened, when the hall tickets will be released, when the date of exam is going to be, and followed by when the result is going to be. And in this, they are going to mention you the blueprint of the examination. Previously, we have 240 questions, which are divided into part A and part B. Part A is carrying 100 marks, which will be focusing mainly on the basic subjects. And part B will be 140 marks, which will be moving around the clinical subjects. And all these 240 questions will be submitted at a single shot. Single submission. Clear, right? This is the old pattern. And I hope most of you are aware of this pattern because we have given exams in the old pattern also. Okay, right? So application, once the applications are started, then we'll exactly know eligibility criteria. Okay, so up to what date interns are eligible for the examination. Again, this eligibility criteria may have some modifications basing upon the request by the students once the notification is out. So there are lots of proceedings that to happen once the notification is out, once the application is out, and when the exam has to be conducted and everything. I hope this route map, most of you are clear, because I think like half of the people who are attending this particular session are already have given exam last year. So you have an idea that how it is going to happen. And this is something very new for the freshers or interns who are giving exam for the first time. I hope you're clear with this point. First thing, I'm just giving a route map. What are the possibilities? What are the things that are going to happen and everything? Right. I hope everyone, most of you are clear about this. Okay. Now, in the notification in the information bullet or the PDF, whatever they're going to release, they're going to tell if there is any modification in the exam pattern, any modification in the blueprint. Previously, it is 240 questions, 180 minutes in two parts, part A, part B, 100, 140, and it's going to be 3 hours, and it is single submission. But last year, they have released an update that they are going to modify the pattern, not questions, pattern they are going to modify. Okay, so previously it is a single submission, it can be a multiple submission. How many multiples, how many questions, how much is the scoring, whether negative marking is there or not, everything they are going to mention in the upcoming notification. Because Neet in the first year for MDS people, Neet MDS first year, there is no negative marking. Okay, you can attempt all the questions, there is no negative marking. Followed by subsequent years, they have started the negative marking. Again, how much negative marking it is going to be? As of now, we are going Neet with 4 plus 1 plus 4 and minus 1. So is there any modification in the negative pattern? Is there any modification in the exam? Is there any modification in the questioning and everything? Will be updated only on the PDF. Okay, clear, right? As of now, we don't have anything. For example, okay, in the previous notification, whatever they have released for multi-submission boxes, for example, they have given it. Clearly, they have mentioned it is an example. It is not the actual pattern. It is an example pattern they have given. For example, this is how it is going to be, they have given. So that may not be the exact pattern. Okay, right? Because most of the YouTubers and most of the medias in the social media, they have disclosed that that is the original pattern. No, that's not the original pattern. For example, they have given. So as of now, we are following a different pattern so that I want you to get adapted to this new pattern of system. Okay, but this is how it is going to be. This is the route map that is going to be, and it may happen in the next couple of days or couple of weeks. Okay, right? So keeping this aside, uh, during such a situation, okay, I don't believe we have this exact situation uh, last year or before last year. We have the modification of dates are being modified every year. Okay, I agree with that. But this situation is a little bit of tricky situation because I see interns finishing their internship. Now they're in a dilemma. Okay, whether to start 2026 next year or whether to wait for 2025. How many days are there? Even if they start 2025, how to read? Okay, because you exactly don't know how many days are left over. Okay, for example, you start 3 or 4 days for each subject and the notification is coming in the next 30 days, your exam will be. So it's not going to work out. Okay, so this is a major dilemma that most of you have in your mind, even after completing. We are done with module 1, we are done with module 3, 2 and 3. Now we are in module 4. Okay, where I have splitted the subjects into 4 modules. Okay, the point here is most of you are in a dilemma. Okay, sir, uh, what to be done? Okay, right? What to be done? We don't know exactly how many days are left over, because if it is INICET, we know exactly when the next INICET is going to be. So I can prepare for that, basing upon the days. First reading, second reading, how to manage revisions, how to focus on mocks, how to focus on PYQs. You have an idea, okay? Because the leftover days are going to tell you what to be done. So here, in this particular situation, I strongly believe layer by reading. Okay. So I told you, like last class also, I have clearly told you, if it is the content, I want you to have a layer by reading. Okay. So what is this layer by reading? Layer by reading is basically, okay, in the first layer, okay. So in the first layer, preferably I want you to focus mainly on right. So mainly on the content where maximum number of questions are going to come from. Okay, where the maximum number of questions are going to come from. Okay, for example, 50% of questions. So you have to cover the content which is going to carry 50% of the questions in the layer 1. Okay, it's going to take hardly 1 to 2 or 2 to 3 days per each subject. For example, I don't know how many hours you are reading. Let's not consider it as days. Okay, I'll just give in terms of number of hours. For example, you're spending 10 to 15 hours per each subject. Okay, in this 10 to 15 hours, you can cover 50% of scoring areas. I'm not telling 50% of syllabus, I'm telling 50% of scoring areas. Even if you are reading a particular subject for a first time, having a good knowledge of BDS, okay, if you spend 10 to 15 hours on a particular subject, okay, in a proper organized way under guidance of a mentor who is going to give you timely based suggestions. Okay, you spend 10 to 15 hours per subject, you can cover 50% of scoring area. I'm not telling 50% of syllabus, I'm telling 15% of scoring areas. Means, for example, a particular subject, I'm going to tell you a particular subject, pedo, according to NBE blueprint, last year is going to carry 14 marks. So if you spend 10 to 15 hours of pedo, 10 to 15 hours of pedo, okay, you can cover 7 to 8 questions, MCQs. The content of questions you can cover. You can answer, like after reading 10 to 15 hours of properly organized content, you can answer 7 to 8%, 7 to 8 questions out of 14 questions in pedo. That's what I'm telling. So this is going to happen, like probably most of you can do it in 1 to 2 days. If you're calculating in days, I'm calculating in hours, because number of hours you read is more important than the number of days that are left over. Next, coming into basing upon the dates, again, can we jump into layer 2? Okay, so that is again a question. So basing upon the dates, for example, I'm done with layer 1 of all the subjects. Yes, now I jump into layer 2 of all the subjects. Layer 2 is around like 5 to 8 hours. If you add 5 to 8 hours for each subject, you can jump into layer 2, where you can cover 60 to 70% of areas. Okay, again, If you're done with layer 2 for all the subjects, okay, layer 2 of all the subjects, then you can come to layer 3. Layer 3 is going to touch you 80 plus. Layer 4 is revision. Okay, so basing upon the number of days, for example, I'm just roughly giving, like, for example, a particular student, basing upon his capability of reading, he can only do layer 1 of all the subjects. Layer 4 is mandatory for everyone. Layer 4 is revision. Okay, so layer 1 plus layer 4 has to be done. For example, dates were not still out. You're done with layer 1. You have a particular, because once the date of notification is out, okay, they'll minimum give 30 days, 20 or 30 days. 20 or 30 days is going to be sufficient for us for layer 4, more than for layer 4. So don't worry about layer 4 now. Worry about 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you're done with layer 1, okay, because layer 4 can be done after the notification. So I want you to go with layer 2. It's clear, guys? You're done with layer 2 for all the subjects, all the modules, then jump into layer 3. Sufficient. Then layer 4 can be done after the notification. Any combination is mandatory. It is the first preferred is 1, 4. If possible, 1 plus 2 plus 4. If possible, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Followed by, if dates are still prolonged, it's always on 4. That is revision, 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 give exams, revision, give exams, revision. Clear? I hope you got an idea what is this layer by reading. Okay, what to be done in layer 1, what to be done in layer 2, what to be done in layer 3. I hope most of you know. Simply I'm telling, layer 1, 10 hours for each subject. What has to be done? A common sense, what has to be done? You should focus mainly on PYQs. PYQs, for example, okay. Of course, you may have access to bootcamp series videos, quick revision. Most of your bootcamp quick revision are focusing on most important areas which are given in the last 10 years of examinations. Okay, last 10 years. For example, pedo, as already said, pedo will be having 14 questions. Last 10 years into 10, how many questions? 140 questions. This 140 questions along with the concepts can be done in the 10 to 15 hours, where more than 50 to 60% of questions in the final exam are going to come from. Guys, clear with layer 1, right? This is just giving an idea for the people who are not done, not yet started the preparation, about to start the preparation. Okay, right? I hope you guys are clear with layer 1. That is how layer 2, how it's going to be, add on few more things. Layer 3, how it's going to be, add on few more things. And I hope like a few of you are in layer 4, revising the content again and again. Even a few of you are not able to manage the revision patterns. Okay, the time management and everything is becoming an issue. What to be done? And everything is getting clumsy as you are done with module 1, 2, 3 and jumping into module 4. So that is about layers, about people who are yet to start the preparation or people who are halfway into the preparation. For example, you're done with 50% of syllabus. Now what has to be done? Layer 1 of the 50% leftover syllabus has to be done. Then you're done with layer 2, then layer 2 has to be done. Okay, so this is how I want you to manage the layers basing upon the days. It is not mandatory that we can do all the layers, because the dates has to come into play, because the dates will give you a rough analysis, like how far I can go, how depth I can go in a particular subject or in a particular content. Okay, right? I hope this is very, very clear. So that's the first thing I want to address today. And I hope now I'm jumping into the modules part. So most of you are done with module 1, module 2, module 3, and we have jumped recently into the last module, that is module 4. Okay, right? And I just want basic information from you guys. So out of these 3 modules, whatever you have done, if I want you to arrange them basing upon the difficulty, according to you, not in general, according to you, that is how you have to plan your revision. Okay. So for example, if I'm asking, okay, which module is easiest for you among the 3 modules which you have done? I'm not talking about module 4. Which module is what you feel is easy for you? Okay. I can see most of you are going with 1 and few of you are going with 3, 1 and 3. Okay, right? So most of you are going with 1. Okay, I see like 80% are targeting 1 and 20% of targeting 3. Okay, so basing upon your confidence to a particular module, or for example, like if I'm asking in the module 1, what is the toughest subject for you? In the module 1, what do you feel is the toughest one for you? See, I see most of you are going for, no one is telling cons or endo or pedo. I see 90% is 100% is 100 of 100 are going for DM and prosto. So now what I want you to do, okay, for example, let it be whatever level you are already done with module 1, 2, 3 completely, partially, 50%, 60%, whatever it is. I want your day, okay, I want your day to be split into multiple parts. Okay, for example, you have a week in your hand. Okay, so you have 7 days in your hand. So I want every fifth day until you finish module 4 perfectly. I want every fifth day for revision. Every fifth day, I want every fifth day of you for revision. Okay, so for example, like roughly how many hours you are reading? Excluding the interns who are going to internship, I hope they may not attend this live session. Telangana interns are still going to internship. I don't know about other state interns, but Andhra, most of them are done with internship and having a full-time preparation. Can you tell me roughly how many hours you are spending your time with the book? 8 to 10. I see more 8 to 10, 8 to 11, 8 to 12. I want you to drop it so that we'll get a rough idea. Okay, few people are crossing 12 also, but I see most of you are at least hitting 10 hours roughly. Do you accept it? 10 hours? 8 to 10 on an average, everyone? Okay, right. So basing upon your consideration, it is okay. So for example, you are reading 10 hours. Calculation will be easy if it is a 10 hours. Okay, we are done with 3 modules. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so on every fifth day, you're going to have 10 hours of reading. Okay, in this 10 hours of reading, I want you to split it into 3 plus 3 plus 4. 3 plus 3 plus 4. Okay, so 3 plus 3 plus 4 turns to 10 hours. And most of you are telling this particular module is easy for me. Okay, or this particular module is tough for me. Okay, I hope like most of you will vote me that your second module is a little bit tougher, keeping your ortho unsolved community. Do you accept it? I mean, this is the rough analysis of me from a couple of years. People have a phobia towards ortho, people have a phobia towards community. Okay, right. So every fifth day, I, I want you to give 4 hours for your module 2. 4 hours. Every fifth day until you finish module 4. Strategy after finishing module 4 is different. But as of now, every fifth day, you can give 4 hours. You can give 3 hours for module 1, particularly focusing on majority of the time, like maybe 1.5 hour or 2 hours, focusing on prosto and DM, because you feel like those are the toughest subjects. And people who are okay with module 3, because module 3 is recently done, right? It is recently done, right? It is done yesterday, day before yesterday. Okay, you can keep module 3 as of now. You can keep module 3 for 1 to 2 hours and keep that extra 1 hour or 2 hours, okay, basing upon your convenience, either for module 2 or module 1, basing upon what to be revised. You can do this exclusively on the fifth day. Exclusively, I want you to go, because every day opening a particular subject on a tight schedule, running around the module 4, it's not going to be possible. You feel like, okay, chalo, I'll do every day half an hour prosto, every day half an hour I'll try to revise some ortho, or I'll do something. Not going to be possible, because your schedules are going to be tight and you run every day. You feel like you're empty. Your stomach is always empty. Okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. Sir told me to do this. There is a class, there is an offline class, there is a discussion, there is a WhatsApp activity. You always feel empty. So every fifth day from now, for example, you're starting from today. Okay, 13, 14, 15, 16th is a revision day. 16th is a revision day of 1, 2, 3, basing upon your convenience, because 3 is 3 is done recently. You may feel like I'll focus on 1 and 2. Yeah, chalo, go do it as your wish. You are not done properly with 3. Okay, you can do whatever you want, but Again, I want you to split. I want you to touch each and every. Now, I want you to consider one module as one subject. It is done. Now we are not having subject wise, okay, module wise discussions, module wise revisions. Even we have a revision class. It is going to be module wise revision class. Clear? Now I'm not going to talk endo. I'm not going to talk individually about conservative, individually about pedo, or individually about prosto. Now I'm going to talk module 1. Okay, let's have a 2 hours discussion on a module 1. So I'll be touching all the subjects, all the important areas which were previously given. I'm talking about module 2. I'm not talking about ortho anymore. I'm not talking about perio anymore. I'll be considering perio as a module 2. And all the surgical module, I'll be talking it as a module 3. So I want you to revise it in the same way. Okay, now subject wise discussion, subject wise anything, whatever we talk is only for module 4 till the exam date is out. Till that exam date, let it be the exam date is out February. Your module 4 will be extended till February, along with every 5th day. For example, like notification is out after 15 days. After 15 days, the notification is out. Okay, right? So in this, after 15 days, 12 days will be your module 4. Okay, the leftover 3 days will be combination of 1, 2, 3, combination of 1, 2, 3, combination of 1, 2, 3. 20 days. You get 20 days. So then it's going to be 16 days plus 4 days. 4 days is 1, 2, 3. Clear? You got an idea, right? Clear? And even if they are releasing the notification 30 days ahead of exam, for example, assuming that the exam may be in the first or second week of March. For example, if it is in the second week of March, roughly, okay, if it is, for example, they're planning to keep an exam on March 15th, at least they will release the notification by February 15th in the worst situation. So after the dates are out, you will have a minimum of 30 days. Don't worry about it. 30 days will be there. Don't worry about it. 30 days will be there for sure. Okay, in this 30 days, we'll again plan how many days has to be given to each module. Okay, we are already done with 5 GTs. Okay, right? So we'll be doing 10 or 15 more. That's not an issue. Okay, number of GTs is not at all an issue from my side. Okay, right? So basing upon that, we'll plan that last 30 days. Till the date of notification, I want you to focus on module 1. Every 5th day, 1, 2, 3. Every 5th day, 1, 2, 3. Clear about the plan? And people who have not started it, this 1, 2, 3 are like I don't want you to follow this 4th module plus 1, 2, 3 for every 5th day. So, okay, this 5th day strategy. This 5th day strategy is only for the students who are already done with module 1, module 2, module 3, and planning to jump into module 4, or at least who has done with 50 to 60% of our checklists, because I have given checklist for everything. Basic checklist I have given. If you're done with 50 to 60% of checklist of a particular module, it doesn't mean all the subjects. It doesn't mean all the subjects. If you're done with 50% to 60% of checklist of 1, 2, 3, yeah, you're okay. You're eligible for this 5th day pattern of reading. You can do slight modification that I am going to help you personally, that what I'm doing every day on a daily basis. I'm talking with you, asking you to change your checklist and everything. That will be doing it. Okay, clear? First one is layer by reading for the people who have yet to start, or people who are not yet done with majority of the syllabus or done with less than 50% of the syllabus. Second one is pattern of 5th day reading. If you want, you can improve it. You can increase it. For example, you're so confident with module 4. You're done. Okay, sir, oral path and oral medicine I have done. Okay, my general path, I'm okay. Micro, I'm okay. Maybe pharma, physio, medicine, I need to spend a little bit more time. Okay, I'm decently good with my module 4. Then you can slightly modify. It doesn't mean 5th day. You can drop it as a 4th day. If you're so confident, you can drop it as a 3rd day. Clear, right? You're already clear with module 4. Clear with module 4. You can drop it as on a 3rd day or a 4th day. If you're not clear, you can go with a 5th day pattern. Okay, it's your call whether you go with 3rd, or whether you go with 4th, or whether you go with 5th. But I want you to follow this pattern. Okay, don't give a particular part of a day to a particular subject. Sir, I'm not done with this module 3 properly, so I'll try to read every day 2 hours. That is not going to be possible, because now in module 4 you have systems, you have pharmacology is there, you have physiology is there, you have general medicine is there, pathology is there, microbiology is there. Like once you get into these subjects, okay, you don't know when you are going to come out come out, because return time cannot be in your hand when you're handling module 4. That is an issue with the module 4. So that is the reason why, if you're confident, you can go with the third day. If you're okay, but you're not done with the module 4, you can go with the fourth day pattern. Or you just want to follow me, you can go with the fifth day pattern. I hope you're very, very clear with this third, fourth, and fifth, whatever I have clearly explained you what to be done and everything. Okay, so this is very, very important. Whether you want to go with third, fourth, or fifth is completely your choice, but take a proper call. But if you're still in a dilemma, you can ping me. Okay, basing upon your scores or basing upon your previous performances, I can just check it off and I give you a suggestion like, let's go with fourth or fifth. Okay, basing upon the our ideology. Okay, right? So I hope you're clear with these two techniques, layer technique and fourth or fifth day technique. Okay, so the next important thing I want to address you in this particular video is module 4. So module 4 is including general pathology for 7 questions, microbiology for 7 questions, oral pathology plus oral microbiology. This is how the thing is there, but inclinedly questions will be from oral path, but there will be infection based questions which can be inclined to oral microbiology. That is your general micro and oral microbiology. So this is 14. And we have oral medicine plus oral radiology is going to be 14. So, but I'm talking about medicine now because radiology was already done in your module 2. Followed by general medicine is going to be 14 to 15. Physiology inclined to general medicine is going to be 7 because physio plus biochemistry is 7 because biochemistry we are already done in a previous module. And then followed by the pharmacology. The pharmacology which includes general pharmacology plus oral pharmacology. Oral pharmacology means oral inclined questions they can ask you. So this is going to be around 14. So these are the things which we are going to cover in module 4, right? Clear, right? Anything I have missed? 7, 7, 14, 14, 14, 7, 14. Okay, right. So now, I'm just giving a broad idea. Okay, right. So general pathology, we have a very specific number of topics being a dental student. Okay. And the scoring is also 7. So it may be like cell injury or basic inflammation, types of hypersensitivities. You see like microbiology in general path combination questions, right? Micro immunoglobulins, let it be, or your hypersensitivity types, or your healings, which we have already discussed in different subjects like oral surgery or general surgery, your cancers, leukemias, anemias, blood disorders, particularly genetics. Okay, right? So all these are the basic things. Very most of the things will be inclined to other subjects. Okay, right? You see like diseases of blood, RBC, that is anemias and all this stuff, and leukemias are common topics for both your general medicine, general path, oral path, and oral medicine. Okay, right? So coming to microbiology, again, like sterilization, disinfection, okay, your viruses, your bacteriology, your mycology, and your parasitology. And I clearly told what are the important bacteria. You have 10 important bacteria to be done, 5 to 6 important viruses has to be done. When you're jumping into mycology, 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 very important inclined mycologies where the questions are coming for us. And parasitology, we hardly have 2 to 3 maximum parasitology. Whatever you have the previous plan, just go with that. Okay, right? Don't go too lengthy, or don't go, try to finish the revision fast. Maybe like 2 or 3 days. Two days is the maximum time that we can, because anyway you're reading 10 hours, so maybe like 15 to 20 hours of revision for path. Okay, 15 to 20 hours revision for micro. Then even if you spend more time with oral path and oral medicine, I'm okay. Okay, so oral path and like for example, you're spending more time with oral path and oral medicine because this is going to carry 4 plus 7. Okay, that's going to be 21. Radiology includes 14. Okay, so there's nothing wrong. You can spend more time. You can give like maybe like 3 to 4 days revision time. Okay, general medicine, physio, and previously done pharmacology has to be done system wise. Before starting module 1, couple of one and a half month, hardly like 40 days back, I think we have started the module 1, if I'm not wrong, right? I think, right? 40 days, 45 days back, we have done module 1. And before starting module 1, okay, before starting module 1, the subject what we have done is pharmacology plus general surgery we have done, right? So pharmacology anyway, your boot camp is already done system wise, focusing on main important areas by Sahiti ma'am. So now you can do the leftover system wise. Okay, like for example, like general medicine, pharma, and physiology. Okay, so first GIT. Okay, first GIT. Maximum, like how can you plan your revision is 1 hour revision of GIT of physio, 1 to 2 hours revision of general medicine of GIT, and 1.5 hour time for. I mean, for example, in 3 to 4 hours or in 3 to 5 hours, okay, you're covering GIT completely. So in such a way, what you can do is like every day you have to cover minimum 3 systems, by which within 3 or 4 days you can touch the majority of the systems. For example, there is something called as a nerve. Skin is there, nerve is there, temperature is there, sensory systems are there, many systems are there. So they are minute. For example, muscle contraction, muscle is there, one video. So these are the minor things, okay, right, which can be done in less than 30 minutes or 35 minutes. So what you can do is every day you can keep 2 major systems, okay, and followed by you can keep 1 minor system, so that if you are covering like 3 systems every day, within 4 or 5 days you can cover majority of the systems of all these 3 subjects. Okay, that individual schedule I'll be posting on the group, like which day which system will be covering or will be discussing on the group, or will be discussing in the boot camp, or will be discussing on the WhatsApp sessions and everything. I'll be giving a precise schedule, but this is how I want you to plan. Okay, right? So I'll tell you when we are going to have an exam. I mean, probably what will our schedule, my schedule is going to do is like, first we'll start with oral path and oral medicine. So for 2 days, oral path and oral medicine for 2 days, and followed by I'll be keeping 1 day of systems. Okay, I'll try to cover 2 basic easy systems. Then again, we'll go with 2 days of oral path and oral medicine, by which we are going to close oral path and oral medicine. And followed by again, I'll be keeping one system. Then we'll have 2 days of general path. Again, I'll be keeping general medicine, pharma, physiology systems. Then 2 days we'll be having microbiology. Again, I'll be keeping some systems. Then 1 day combination of general path and micro. Again, we'll be having one more system-based discussions. Okay, right? Clear, right? And I'll try to integrate anemias. That's what I'm telling, like RBC, WBC, everything integrated of all the subjects, oral path and oral medicine, general path, I mean, like your general medicine, physio, pharmacology, and everything. Everything of the blood will be done exclusively on a particular day. 1 day or 1.5 day, we'll be keeping leukemias and everything we'll be doing from all these 7 subjects integrated together, so that we can save time. So such a topics, there are many such topics, like you do hypersensitivities. Hypersensitivities are there everywhere in almost all this. Drug therapy for hypersensitivity. So everything we'll be doing. Okay, so don't worry, I'll be giving a good schedule, and every evening we'll be having uh, at least half an hour to 40 minutes of WhatsApp discussions, posting the integrated notes to finish the things fast and quick. Okay, right? So that is my plan for the module 4. And of course, I told you, right, every 5th day or every 4th day, basing upon your convenience and confidence on module 4, you're going to revise 1, 2, 3. Okay, right? Clear? Clear for now? And don't worry, okay, everyone is in similar situation. So, but your planning is going to make a difference, okay? Because once the dates were out, everyone has a clear-cut plan, okay? It's something like uh, you're traveling on a road which doesn't have a lights, but you're traveling because you have to travel, okay? So you're traveling just basing upon the light source from your car or a vehicle. The road is not having any lights. The lights are yet to be on, and it will take couple of days or a couple of weeks. Okay, so in this couple of days or couple of weeks, the journey is more important, because once the lights are on, everyone are going to catch up the speed. Okay, so before the lights are on, I want you to cover as much distance as possible for your goal or destiny. So once you're halfway, where others are at to speed up. Okay, they're just waiting for the lights to be on. Once the road is clear, people will decide whether to quit. That's what I'm telling. Like interns who are done with internship, they're in a dilemma whether to start fresh for 2026 or whether to give this 2025. Oh, chalo, give 2025 when the exam is going to be. No. So now once the lights are on, people will decide whether to go speed or whether to quit and plan for the next year. This is a simple human ideology that I know this from couple of years. Okay, right? So on a safer side, all of you who are very serious about the preparation, okay, I want you to cover as much distance as possible before the light source is available for everyone. Very simple logic. It is very, 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 very simple logic. Okay, right? So we have seen an era of COVID where we lock down ourselves in the home, where we are not in a position to touch our parents, touch our friends, touch everyone around us. Okay, we have seen such a situation, and people who has crossed such a situation, I hope handling this methodology of reading is not that tough. Okay, it's not that tough. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. It's a challenge. Okay, I'm not here to support anyone, or I'm not here to do anyone. My job is to motivate you, push you, make you read, get through this examination. That's what, like, I'm not here to fight or do this or that. Okay, at any position, at any worst position, my job is to motivate you. That's all. Motivate you, guide you, make you read, make you learn, make you revise, make you force you to give exams, analyze things, give a better suggestions, and update you every day. Okay, maybe probably after the exam also, this year we have lots of plans to update you all before you enter into MDS. Okay, my goal is to update you all to the latest dentistry, whatever that is happening throughout the world. Okay, pushing your limitations, pushing your ideologies, giving so many ideas, implementations. Okay, I want you to be a better individual. Then I want you to be a better dentist. So this is our primary motto. And these are the situations which are going to show the quality of an individual. Like once you get a rank after all this nonsense and everything, uh, people will definitely appreciate you. Hey, how you have done it when the dates were not out, when nothing is clear, how you have managed yourself, this ups and downs, these situations, how you handle. This is the real quality of an individual. As an individual, whenever you have tough situations, whenever you have tough days, whenever you cross those tough days, okay, then the real quality of an individual is going to come. Being an intern, reading on a daily basis without getting deviation, yes, it is tough. Being a repeater, sitting in the offline center with lots of competition, lots of stress from multi institutes. Okay, lots of competition is there, right? And lots of shit that is going on social media. That is also tough. And being a mother, handling one or two kids, having their own clinic, checking out the OPs, making the child to learn, then pushing them to school, taking care of them, taking care of the family, again opening books when everyone was sleeping in the home, every child and everyone are sleeping, everyone are taking rest. A mother sitting alone at a corner, not disturbing the other's sleep, opening the book, reading under the light. This is the toughest. Everything is toughest. Okay. That's what I'm telling. Like, if intern is talking about his or her tough situation, then repeater has to be talking 2x. Then a mother having one kid, or mother having two kids, or a mother who is pregnant. I hope like few people who are pregnant or who are recently delivered a baby are also preparing for an entrance. Their sacrifices or their works are unmagnified. I can add 10x to them. Okay. So everyone has their difficult phase, and all of us are fighting to become a better individual. I'm least bothered about this particular exam. This particular exam is going to be done. Okay. Right. Thing is, you read, you get a rank, you have to accept it. That's all. There's nothing to worry about. You have to accept it and you have to move ahead. This is what the life is. All of us have given an entrance exam in 12th standard. A few of you have taken a break of one more year and prepared for an entrance. All of us have dreamed to become a doctor, not a dental doctor. Okay, right? Do you accept it? Anyone? Anyone exclusively prepared for a entrance exam to get into dentistry? I don't think so. Even if you are okay with dentistry, or even if you are a son or a daughter of a dentist who's already well settled, who is maybe HOD or a principal of a particular college or a particular state, DCA president also, whatever it is, Never force anyone to come into dentistry. Next, as an optional, we came into dentistry. So at one point, we are not to up our expectations, or not to our performance, or not to up to our dreams. But once the result is out, once we have joined in dentistry, we have accepted it. We have accepted, including I was taken 2 long terms after 12th standard. I accepted it. I was into dentistry, and it was very difficult for me to accept till 1 or 2 years into dentistry. Okay, I accepted it. I have accepted it. Okay, right? So similarly, don't worry, you are going to accept it. Whatever rank you are going to get in the next 6 months, we will accept it. Okay, don't worry about that. Good rank, you accept it. Bad rank, you accept it. Average rank, you accept it. Rank above your expectations. You thought of you're going to get like 50, you're going to get like 500 or something. You got 50 rank. You accept it. Above your expectations, below your expectations. Anyway, at 6 months from now, you are going to enter into college, or you're going to enter into next step by accepting it. So in this journey, the most important thing is being as an individual, enjoying the process of this journey. Success or failure or semi-success, above your expectations, below your expectations, these are the multiple things that can happen after 6 months. Whatever it is, we will accept. I will accept, because I have accepted previous 9 batches. Whatever may be the result, we accept it, we motivate it, we move to the next. We are moving ahead. We are moving ahead from 9 years to 10 years. I'm moving ahead from 10 years to 11 years. I'll be moving ahead. Similarly, every one of us will move ahead. Okay. So the most important thing in this process is what you are, what you have learned as an individual. Okay. And the journey. Okay. Because in this journey, you will learn many things which you don't know. I'm not talking about the subject. Subject is okay. Okay. Right. Subject is okay. But many things about the life, many things about the people around you, many things about how to handle the situations. Okay. How to be tough, how to fight against with ourselves, fight against with the surroundings. These are the important qualities which are required to be a good human, then to be a good doctor. Then I'll think about dentistry. Dentistry is a profession which is inclined to ethics. So it is a profession which is more inclined to treating the illness of the patient. That is, you are a doctor. Leave about the dental doctor, aesthetic dental doctor, that is next stages. But as a human, you should turn into a better individual during this process. As a doctor, the ethics, whatever you build up. Then I'll talk about the aesthetics, patient management, money making, building yourself professionally, aesthetically, to get a comfortable luxury life to you as well as your family. Then you think of your country, okay, to help your country. Okay, right? So anything you want very specific to talk, you can just drop me on the chat box. Anything? Shall we close the session for now? Shall we close? And I'll be dropping you a questionnaire. Okay, so I thought of interacting particularly with the people who are not yet started the preparation, where we can find PYQs. Krishna Tejashwini. Can anyone answer this question? Where we can find PYQs? Mock folder, Pulse, mock folder in the website. Yeah, you have so many sources for PYQs. Okay, right. Okay, so now I'll be posting a questionnaire on the group, particularly for the people who are halfway into preparation, not for the people who are going with the revision. Okay, not for the people who are going with the revision. Going with the revision, I want you to get your scores to post it to me so that I can modify your checklist and modify your pattern of reading and everything. For the people who are not yet started the preparation, people who are halfway, people who are in big dilemmas, there will be a questionnaire that is posted, that will be posted on the group today at any cost. I want you to fill the questionnaire, in which you will be having which category you belongs to. Maybe your name and the college name are not necessary. Okay, which category you belongs to, the major part of this questionary. Basing upon the category, because you are not yet started the preparation, you are not clear with the preparation. So basing upon your reservation, I'll try to guide you. Okay. Or basing upon your state, I'll try to guide you. Okay. If you're not targeting for all, if you're, for example, you're not started the preparation, in this 1.5 month, until unless you have a category, it is impossible to crack a government dental college in an open category. 30 days, 40 days preparation, mostly 98% of cases, until unless you're too extraordinary at a BDS level, it may not be possible. So I don't give a false fake motivation or fake suggestions that you will get 30 days. 30 days how to read for 30 days to get into government dental college. That's a fake promotion. Okay, I don't believe that. Okay, so basing upon your reservation or basing upon your state category or state level, I'll try to guide you individually. Okay, the leftover days. I want your category, state from which you are, number of hours you are reading. Okay, your pattern of reading and everything. Your pattern, how many hours per day you're reading, your time, your daily routine schedule and everything. So basing upon that, I'll try to give you a checklist and I'll try to follow up every 7 days. Okay. So that's what I'm planning. Okay. Probably the questionnaire will be posted today by evening on the group. And I'll try to discuss this questionnaire on a recorded session. And without addressing your name or your college name. We just don't address, because that one video, because individually talking may not be possible, because recently we have a team meeting and in which we have discussed. Okay, let's not disclose the name, or we are not going to, basing upon your situation, basing upon the number of hours you're reading. So I'll give you a checklist. Okay, category wise checklist or something, basing upon the request whatever you drop. So that will be useful for 10 students at a single shot. Okay, because we tried different methodologies, gathering all the 10 students at a single pool, taking a common discussion, but people are not so comfortable. Okay, because of the privacies and everything. So let's not disclose the name and disclose the college name. Just we'll take few combinations of questionnaire into consideration. If you fall under this combination, this is how the checklist has to be. This is how the follow-up has to be. Okay, so without telling your name, because even in my phone, I have a habit of not saving your saving your name. Okay, so I'll save your name after joining MDS. After joining MDS, I'll try to edit your name with your degree. Okay, that is, for example, pedo. I'll add it as pedo. But as of now, most of your numbers will be with the admission number. Okay, so because unintentionally, I don't want to create any sort of bias in my mind. You know the types of biases are there, right? So that is one type of not focusing on the student name, focusing mainly on the performance, work, reciprocation, and everything. Okay, right? So we thought of implementing this technique, and I hope this is going to work out well comparative to the previous lots of implementations we have done in this particular year. Okay, right? So I'll try to address each and every one. Okay, if you have any doubts, you're always open to ping me. I think like we had some 270, 80 plus on Sunday. Yeah, it's okay. I'm very, very happy with the number of people who has attended. And this is how the competition level of also will be there in the final exam. Okay, right? People may start or people may quit once the dates were out. People are still thinking whether to start or not. This is the mindset of any student. Okay, uh, that's what I'm telling. We cannot motivate everyone. The motivation cannot reach everyone, and the motivation is not on a daily basis. Okay, even if you drop a motivation on a particular day, like once, for example, your day should be start with positivity. Okay, once your day, for example, we are lots of confusion whether the exam is going to be what to read and everything, and your day is not started with a positive energy. Someone is scolding you, someone is hurting you, someone is pulling you, or your favorite hero movie is a flop. Done. Your day will be simply get disturbed. Okay, right? So these all things are happen during this preparation phase. It will not happen in the MDS. When you're in MDS first year or MDS second year, filled with 5 or 6 patients on that particular day, anything happens, you go do your work, because most of the work after joining MDS will be done with brain. Now here you have to carry both your heart as well as brain. So once you carry both your heart and the brain, then these emotions, emotional disturbances, positivity, and everything has to come into existence to make you stand on that particular day. I'm not talking about throughout the preparation phase. Every day you require some positivity, you require some motivation to move yourself ahead in this particular journey. Don't worry, okay? We are there with you to help you in all the ways possible till you enter into MDS first year, first day in the college. Okay, right? Chalo. Rest everything I'll try to update on the WhatsApp activity on your WhatsApp groups. And immediately I want you to start oral path and oral medicine. I hope few of you have already started whatever subject, but I feel like oral path and oral medicine are going to be more comfortable, more energetic. Okay, so let's start this Sunday with oral path and oral medicine. Rest everything will be updated on the group within 1 or 2 hours. Bye, take care and study well and stay positive. Bye bye. Bye, guys.